Hi Aquarius, here is your career reading. It's something new that I thought I would give a try because not everybody is always interested in love and relationships. It's called the horseshoe spread and each card has its own significant position. I am still getting used to doing this spread, so please bear with me. Also at the end, if you'd like to give any feedback on whether you enjoyed the career reading and whether you'd like to see it on a more regular basis, that would be great. Now, the first card we have, which is the Signifier, we have the Page of Pentacles here. Now, the page can talk about messages coming towards you in regards to your finances. It is in the upright position, so it talks of positive news, okay? So yes, it could be that money is due to you, or maybe there could be a pay rise, but there could be some positive news coming your way in regards to your finances. If that's not the case, it can talk about the need, how you may need to focus more heavily on your finances this month of April going into May. Or you may very well be focusing more on your finances. Maybe, wanting a pay rise. Maybe trying to increase your earnings in some way. In the near past position, but what still may be having an effect now, we've got the Three of Cups here. Now, it can have a few meanings. It can talk about how, in regards to health, you may have been feeling poorly or under the weather. And you may still be recovering from that. And it may be that due to this, you may have had to take time off work. It could also talk about how there may have been some disagreements or some situations in regards to a group of other colleagues at work, where you may not have been seeing eye to eye maybe with certain individuals within your place of work. In your present, we have the Four of Pentacles here. Now, this can talk about you holding on very tightly to your finances at the moment. But it can also talk about there may be a fear of taking a calculated risk. You may have been offered another position or another job. And you may be a bit fearful as to whether to accept this new position or promotion, or as I said, it could be an entirely new job somewhere else. So it may, as I said, be talking about you holding on to finances, but it may also be you holding on to your current position because you may be fearful about taking another opportunity that may well have been offered or is going to be offered to you. Now, up here in the positive position, we've got the Seven of Swords here. And it is reversed. And when it's reversed, again, it can talk about something being revealed to you. Now, it doesn't always have to be something negative. It could be something being revealed to you, as I said, in terms of another job or a promotion. But it can also talk about the need to break free from old habits. There may have been a way that you've always done something at work, and you may need to change that now. It can as well talk about stepping into a new direction, and you may be finding it difficult to take those first steps in a new direction. Again, like I said with that Four of Pentacles, maybe something has been offered, but there may be this fear as to whether to accept what's been offered or not. And it may very well be, if we've got this Page of Pentacles here, that this new job opportunity may mean an increase in your finances. But it may mean more responsibility, working longer hours, different shift patterns. Whatever it means, you may be umming and ahhing about whether to accept it or not. In the negative position, we've got number 2, Major Arcana, the High Priestess, and it is reversed. Now, the High Priestess always talks about hidden information and secrets. And when it's reversed, it talks about the need for you to listen to your inner voice here. Because something may have been offered to you, but it may have been offered with a hidden agenda. And that may be why you are a bit reluctant at the moment to maybe take that step in the new direction. Because maybe your inner voice, your sixth sense is telling you that it may not go to plan, or that something doesn't seem quite right. And if your gut instinct is kicking in, the strong message with this card is about you trusting that, listening to your intuition now and going with that. In the house position, we've got the Six of Wands, sorry. Now, the Six of Wands is the victory card in the Minor Arcana. But when it's reversed, it talks about that victory not being yours or somebody else's. Now, this could be talking about... if you accept this new position or job, that you may very well not get the victory here. It may not be what you expected it to be. And like I said, the need is for you to listen to your gut instinct. The other aspect with this Six of Wands is it can talk about disappointment. It can talk about feeling that others have failed you, or that your dream job or career has eluded you in some way. It can also talk about any news you're hoping to hear may very well be delayed. Now, if you've applied for another job, or another job has been spoken about to you, but you haven't heard any more, it may very well cause you to worry or speculate that other people are scheming, or, as I said, have this hidden agenda, because something's being kept secret here. Something is not quite right. And it may be that that Four of Pentacles showing up, saying about the fear of taking a calculated risk. That may very well be in your best interest at the moment, not to jump into something else, because you may not get the victory that you were hoping to get from that. Now, in your best path to follow, we've got the Devil card here, which is number 15 in the Major Arcana. The Devil card talks about feeling chained to something, but it's more to do with your perception. These chains are very loose around these people's neck. At any point, they can take that chain off and they can release themselves. Now, this could be talking about your fear. Fearing that this new job or position may end up feeling like a chain around your neck. But it could also be talking about how you may feel tied or committed to something or someone. There's something here that, as I said, it's either a fear that you are chained to something, or it's you feeling that you are trapped or tied in some way to either where you work or to someone within that workplace. But like I said, it's your perception here. You can take the chain off and you can free yourself from this. It may, as I said, be the fear of you taking a calculated risk here. You may have another opportunity that you're fearing, but you may be choosing to keep yourself in your present situation. Now, the outcome card is the Ace of Cups, and it is reversed, okay? Now, the Cups does deal with our feelings and emotions, okay? It doesn't have to be talking about love, because we can obviously feel things and have emotions about different things within our life. It can very well talk about an outpouring of your emotions, but in a negative way. It can as well talk about how you may have, in some respects, repressed your feelings for too long. Because this card can talk about keeping your emotions bottled up. And it can as well talk about how eventually you may need to trust in something or someone. It can as well talk about some form of instability now in regards to your emotions. You may be feeling overly emotional. in regards to something within the workplace. It may very well be that cutting the ties and releasing yourself from where you're working now may end up creating this, may create this feeling of you being overly emotional. It may be talking about an element of sadness that you may very well feel if you do decide to leave this job. It could as well talk about how you are not feeling emotionally fulfilled within your place of work. It may very well be bringing money in, but it's not giving you the emotional fulfillment that maybe it once did. And that maybe the only way to get that emotional fulfillment back within your how you're feeling about either your current job or a new job is to cut the ties with where you are working now. You've got to be careful here, because I do feel that something has been offered to you, but you are reluctant in accepting it, because something is telling you that something's not quite right here, that there is a hidden agenda attached to this. It may very well be that this new position could have strings attached to it. That in the end, it ends up feeling like this noose around your neck. That you end up feeling overly committed. That you may end up feeling you've taken on too much, which then results in you not being emotionally fulfilled, which leads to an element of unhappiness. Before you accept any new offers, then please make sure that you know all the facts. Because we see a lack of victory here. And we see you feeling tied and trapped by something, which is not going to bring emotional fulfillment to you. That's what I think this is more talking about. So Aquarius, that does bring this reading to a close. Like I said, I hope it resonates with somebody. And overall, I hope you like the idea of doing career readings. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing. Take care. Bye.